Okay guys, so now we are back to our Flame VM Windows 10 machine, and what we need to do is that we need to go ahead and install all the tools that we're going to be using for reverse engineer and for malware analysis. So the first thing that I always like to do is to go ahead and open Edge, or just go ahead and open Edge, right? And the first thing that we're going to do is that we are going to say, let's start without your data and continue without my data, and just continue. Just leave me alone. Thank you. So we're going to start Edge, and we are going to say Chrome download, right? Because the only reason why I use Edge is to download Google Chrome. That's the only reason why you should use Edge, is to download Chrome or Firefox. You never use Edge. So sure, let's go ahead and start. Maybe if it lets me, we are going to go ahead and download Google Chrome. There's no place like Chrome. That is correct. And where is it? Is it downloading or what? Let's go ahead and wait, and that's why you don't use Edge, because it is horrible. Okay, it looks like it is going to start downloading here in a little bit. There we go. It is downloading. Come on, Edge, get out of the way. So now we're going to run Google Chrome. And now we don't need to use Edge. There we go. See you later. Bye-bye. Okay, we're just waiting for, so it is downloading, and then after it downloads, it's going to install. That's why the first initial download is so quick, because it actually just downloads an executable that actually downloads Google Chrome and then install it. And there we go. It is installing. It is almost done. So what we're going to be doing here, like I said, we are going to be installing all the tools needed for the reverse engineer and the malware analysis. And for that, we are going to be downloading Flare VM. So let's go ahead and do Flare VM. It's a GitHub repository. Over here, it is by Mandiant. I think Mandiant bought FireEye. Because it used to be maintained by whatever, FireEye. Mandiant bought FireEye. Didn't they buy? Is that Mandiant Cybersecurity? FireEye buys Mandiant. So FireEye was the one that bought Mandiant. Okay, whatever. All right, so here we go. Here's a Flare VM. You can read the description if you want to. It's basically a collection of software installation script for Windows system that allows you to easily set up and maintain reverse engineer environment on a virtual machine VM. Flare VM was designed to solve the problem of reverse engineer tool curation and relies on two main technologies, Chocolate and Box Starter. And you can read more if you want to. You can see the installation over here. You can prepare the Windows 10 Plus virtual machine, blah, blah, blah. Here's the installer GUI. But what we actually want to is, here's more documentation. Here's the PS1, the install.ps1, which is a PowerShell script that we want to install. So here is, if you want to do the CLI mode, that's what we're going to be doing, the CLI mode. So let's go ahead and copy that over here. Blah, blah, blah. So here's the installer. All right. So what we need to do is we need to go ahead and open PowerShell as an administrator, right? Run as an admin, just because I can. So from here, what we want to do is we want to change directory to the user's Flare VM desktop, right? I don't have anything in there. If you list the directory. So in here, what we're going to be doing is first of all, we are going to download this installer.ps1. You can just copy the link address, and in here we're going to do wget, which is basically it's going to download it, and we need to pass a argument over here, which is user. What is user? It's a user basic parsing. Yes, parsing. So an argument user basic parsing cannot be found. I thought it was, or use basic parsing. Use basic parsing, not user basic parsing. There we go. It has been downloaded, so we can see now. Where did it? I thought we download it here. Then we can do out file. We can say that we want it in the users Flare VM and in the desktop, and install that PS1. There we go. And now we can see it that we have it over here. So if we go back to this, how do you want to install it? You can either do it via the GUI. They have a GUI installer, or you can just do the CLI. I want to do the CLI just because I want to, and we want to, do the password parameter. You do want to do the password for it, and no wait as an argument, no GUI, and no checks. Those are the arguments that we want in here. So let's go ahead and clear this out. Okay, so the password for my current user right now, it is just password, literally just password. No wait argument, no GUI argument, and no checks. So this one, we are going to, installer cannot be loaded because running script is disabled. Okay, so if this happens to you, what we need to do is to set execution. Execution policy. We want to say unrestricted. All right, and then we say A to accept everything. It's going to ask you if you trust this. Yes, and then we can run it again. So make sure that you run the state execution policy unrestricted, and that should be able to run now. So it is going to start installing Box Starter and also Chocolate, because that's what it uses to be able to install everything. And we did pass our password as an argument in here, so it shouldn't ask us for a password. And this is going to take, last time I did it, it took like an hour. So maybe, I would say like an hour. That is just going to take a while, because it is going to install a lot of tools for reverse engineer and malware analysis that we're going to be using. There's tons of stuff that it's going to be installing. So just sit there, go for a walk, go for a run, go watch an episode of your favorite Netflix series that you're watching. Go watch a baseball game, because this one is going to take about an hour, and I am not joking when I'm saying it's going to take like an hour. So let's go ahead and just leave that running here, and whenever it is done installing, we can come back to it. So I will see you when it is done.